Bryophytes. Bryophytes include the various mosses and liverworts that are found commonly growing in moist, shaded areas in the hills. Figure 3.2. Figure 3.2. Bryophytes. A liverwort. Marchantia. A. Female thallus. B. Male thallus. Mosses. C. Funaria, gametophyte and sporophyte. D. Sphagnum, gametophyte. Bryophytes are also called amphibians of the plant kingdom because these plants can live in soil but are dependent on water for sexual reproduction. They usually occur in damp, humid, and shaded localities. They play an important role in plant succession on bare rocks or soil. The plant body of bryophytes is more differentiated than that of algae. It is thallus-like and prostrate or erect, and attached to the substratum by unicellular or multicellular rhizoids. They lack true roots, stem, or leaves. They may possess root-like, leaf-like, or stem-like structures. The main plant body of the bryophyte is haploid. It produces gametes, hence is called gametophyte. The sex organs of bryophytes are multicellular. The male sex organ is called antheridium. They produce biflagellated anthrazoids. The female sex organ is called archegonium, is flask-shaped and produces a single egg. The anthrazoids are released into water where they come in contact with archegonium. An anthrazoid fuses with the egg to produce the zygote. Zygotes do not undergo reduction division immediately. They produce a multicellular body called a sporophyte. The sporophyte is not free-living but attached to the photosynthetic gametophyte and derives nourishment from it. Some cells of the sporophyte undergo reduction division, that is meiosis, to produce haploid spores. These spores germinate to produce gametophyte. Bryophytes in general are of little economic importance, but some mosses provide food for herbaceous mammals, birds, and other animals. Species of Sphagnum, a moss, provide peat that have long been used as fuel and as packing material for transshipment of living material because of their capacity to hold water. Mosses, along with lichens, are the first organisms to colonize rocks and hence are of great ecological importance. They decompose rocks, making the substrate suitable for the growth of higher plants. Since mosses form dense mats on the soil, they reduce the impact of falling rain and prevent soil erosion. The bryophytes are divided into liverworts and mosses. Liverworts. The liverworts grow usually in moist, shady habitats such as bank of streams, marshy ground, damp soil, bark of trees, and deep in the woods. The plant body of the liverwort is thalloid. Example, Marchantia. The thallus is dorsiventrally and closely uppressed to the substratum. The leafy members have tiny leaf-like appendages in two rows on the stem-like structures. Asexual reproduction in liverworts takes place by fragmentation of thalli or by the formation of specialized structures called gemmae. Singular, gemma. Gemmae are green multicellular asexual buds which develop in small receptacles called gemma cups located on the thalli. The gemmae become detached from the parent body and germinate to form new individuals. During sexual reproduction, male and female sex organs are produced either on the same or on different thalli. The sporophyte is differentiated into foot, seta, and capsule. After meiosis, spores are produced within the capsule. The spores germinate to form free-living gametophytes. Mosses. The predominant stage of the life cycle of moss is gametophyte, which consists of two stages. The first stage is the protonema stage, which develops directly from the spore. It is a creeping, green, branched, and frequently filamentous stage. The second stage is a leafy stage, which develops from secondary protonema as a lateral bud. They consist of upright, slender axes bearing spirally arranged leaves. They are attached to the soil through multicellular and branched rhizoids. This stage bears the sex organs. Vegetative reproduction in mosses is by fragmentation and budding in the secondary protonema. In sexual reproduction, the sex organs Antheridia and Archegonia are produced at the apex of the leafy shoots. After fertilization, the zygote develops into a sporophyte consisting of a food seta and capsule. The sporophyte in mosses is more elaborate than that of liver rods. The capsule contains spores. Spores are formed after meiosis. The mosses have an elaborate mechanism of spore dispersal. Common examples of mosses are Funaria, Polytrichum and Sphagnum. Figure 3.2.